Hey, Besties. Welcome to Spoilers Ahead, the podcast where we talk about everything you're obsessed with.
And absolutely ruin the ending while we're at it.
Seriously, if you hate spoilers, this is your warning.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Kelsey.
I'm Rhiannon.
And
And if you're here, you already know the drill. Spoilers aren't coming, they're already here. Grab a snack and get comfy.
Things are about to get dramatic.
And we're about to rant, scream, laugh, and spill all the tea about your favorite shows and movies.
This is Spoilers Ahead. Let's get into it.
All right, ladies. Have you heard of Fringe?
Friends?
Not Friends. Fringe. Fringe. No.
No.
Do you like sci-fi?
Yeah.
I freaking love sci-fi.
Of course you do.
Yeah. So this is gonna go follow FBI Olivia Dunham, and her partner are having a secret affair.
Ooh.
And then we'll go the first episode, the pilot. Uh, there's a plane that has bioterrorism happen, and they released this gas, and it made everybody's skin start melting off mid-flight. So autopilot like landed the plane,
That's nasty.
and then they tried to go on there and like look and see what all the dead bodies, and they're like, yo, what the hell? And, like their faces were hanging off, and it was crazy. And so her and her partner start investigating. They get a lead. Somehow it brings them to a storage unit, and they start chasing the dude that they find there, and he like blows up this bomb. So her partner gets infected with the shit because like residue from it hit him. So they put him in like a coma and like the big bubble. And then she's like, "Well, fuck, how do I save his life?" And they're like, "We don't know what this is. This is the craziest shit we've ever seen." And so she's trying to research it, and it comes across an old doctor with old research. His name is Walter Bishop, and he's confined to a mental institution.
Not house.
Not how, yeah, he's confined in that house, and the only way they get him out is that family has to come and sign on his behalf because some lab experiment somebody died. So then she has to go all the way to fucking the Middle East or something to find the son, and he's like a con artist, an MIT dropout, but he just cons people and like steals money and shit. So she's got to convince him to get his dad out of the nut house. He's like, I don't even like my dad. Fuck that dude.
Wow. Fuck you, David.
Yeah. But she finally convinces him and like lies to him. She's like, I'll let you look at your personal file. And
Thank you. It's pretty.
he's like, what file? And she's like, the file that the FBI will say doesn't exist.
Because it doesn't exist, duh.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. She was bluffing. But he checks out the dad, and then the dad has to like live with him. He's like very upset about it. Like they have to live in hotel rooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
So about that too.
And the dad, they give him a lab at like Harvard or something. But he starts, yeah, I think his old lab was at Harvard. So they just let him open up his old lab because it hasn't been used since the lady died, the lab assistant. So he starts running his tests and stuff like that, and he finds a cure to reverse whatever the hell the toxin is, the bio weapon, and saves the partner. But then she finds out that the partner is actually working with the terrorists anyway. And then she tries to chase him down, and like he dies in a car accident.
Oh. Well, damn.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Womp womp.
Yeah. But then she's like, but the terrorists.
No terrorists. Terrorists gone.
Yeah. So then, they do this weird thing where they put her in one of those like sensory deprivation tanks. Like, you know, the float tank?
Yeah. Oh, I can't do those. Because of my hair.
Yeah. Well, they put her in one, and they, like, give her LSD, and
Oh. It's like, yeah, oh wow. As if that shit's not gonna fuck with you enough. Let's give you LSD on top of it.
yeah, they give her LSD. And they somehow connected her brain to his brain, so she could kind of see, like, his memories and stuff.
That's cool.
And it was very strange. And so she, you know, she did that a couple times to try to, like, see into the criminal shit and try to solve some of the cases, because every case is like a different, like, really weird science thing, like all the illegal shit that we can't do. That would be really awesome if we could do.
Yeah.
Like one dude or this company was like putting all these animals together, like genetically growing them in a petri dish, and they made like this big ass hybrid that was like half bat, half lizard or something. But it was gigantic, and it.
You think that'd be awesome?
Yeah, I want to see how far science can take us.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World. Have you not seen this before?
Dinosaurs.
No dinosaur.
Dinosaurs.
No dinosaur.
Anyway, like that thing escaped, and it was eating people.
Like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. And it had a stinger on the end of its tail, so it would sting you, and that would impregnate you with larvae.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds like some weird Resident Evil shit.
It was crazy. And it would take like a couple days for the larva to like really grow, and then it would just like burst out your body.
You didn't know
Whether you
that
were alive or dead. They didn't know at
Alien.
first.
Question mark?
So one of the corpses exploded full of maggots. And they're like, oh fuck, what the hell are these things? And then they figured out, oh, motherfucker, you got stung, you're pregnant.
You didn't feel you get stung? Congratulations.
He knew he got stung, but they thought it was just, you know, like a bee sting. They didn't know they were gonna get pregnant with millions of fucking larvae.
Check your bee stings. Always check your bee stings, kids.
Yeah.
I'd be no kids listening to words.
And then, yeah, like it was just cool stuff like that. Like there was one dude that they magnetized him, so every time he would get upset, he would fuck with like all the electronics around him.
So he's Magneto.
Kinda, yeah. And like,
Magneto's more like metal.
yeah.
I don't know superheroes.
Well, you would mess with the metal shit, but like it messed with the electricity, and he kept accidentally killing people. Like he got frustrated, and then his mom's pacemaker fucked up, and she died.
So he gave his mom a heart attack.
And then he was upset at work because there was some girl that he really liked, and she got in the elevator, and he was upset, and then the elevator fucked up and killed her.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was even more upset. He's like, why does it keep happening?
Because you keep getting mad.
Or there was one guy, and it, it he had some really weird ass experiment, or his dad had an experiment done to him. I don't know, but he knocked up this hooker, and then like an hour later, the hooker was like full on pregnant, so he dumps her outside a hospital.
Oh.
And it just keeps growing, and so the doctors are trying to like cut it out of her, and they hear it like rip through her uterus.
Oh.
And then they cut it out of her, and it's like a big baby.
A full-size man.
Yeah, it 5 seconds later it is.
Jesus.
It starts running through the hospital, and then just falls over and dies, and it's like an old man.
Wow. What in
Kid was born
at
at 750 credit score.
hell? What in the Sam hell was that?
I actually like that episode. That might have been like episode 2.
Damn.
That was like in the very beginning.
Oh.
But yeah, like it's really weird,
No, you don't say.
but it's all like the cool weird science. And each one's like different, you know. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if this would happen?
I like science and all, but I like science like seeing how shit's made and seeing shit get blown up, not seeing shit get impregnated with maggots from a bee sting.
Well,
No, ain't no
Well,
well.
I see that your definition of a good time is different from ours, okay?
I mean, I wouldn't say all of that, but like, oh my god.
oh, and there was like this computer program where if you looked at it, it would melt your brain.
What?
It was like a computer virus.
That's a hell of a virus.
What?
Well, the guy, he was using it because like he was part of some company and then he did all the work and then they just stole the work and fired him and were like, fuck you. And so he targeted their kids.
What did the kids do?
Like they were teenagers and shit, or like college kids, but he was like, this was my baby, so I'm killing your babies because fuck you.
Okay, but again, what did the kids do?
He wanted them eye for an eye.
Wow.
Yeah. But if you looked at it, it was crazy. It would show you all these weird images, and then it looked like a hand would come out the screen, and then your brain would just melt out your nose.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Like, it was cool. It's cool. I love sci-fi.
Uh-huh.
But the kind of annoying part about the show was, like, every case that they would work on, Walter had already worked on, like, 30 years ago or whatever. He was like, oh yeah, me and my partner William Bell worked on this and blah 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 and we solved it this way and it was, really everything? You worked on fucking everything?
Yeah. 30 years ago.
There wasn't really anything else to do back then.
Did you not hear him the first time?
Yeah, so it was that was kind of a little tedious, a little odd. But Walter was very funny because he was like half crazy by the time they got him out because he spent so long in the nut house. So he would just like, oh, I need pudding pops. Or he'd be talking really sciencey and somebody would mention something. He's like, I like cotton candy. Or she'd be playing with the seat warmers. It's like, this is great. It warms your ass. So Walter was very goofy. Then they meet this one dude. Or they see like this bald guy.
Bald guy?
Yeah, he's bald. He's got no hair, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, nothing.
Where's all his hair?
It's gone.
Huh?
His hair died.
Here, go bye-bye.
Bye bye hair. Bye bye hair.
No. What is it? What she say? Night hair.
So say bye bye animals.
Bye animals. Night animals.
But so the one guy, he wears a hat and a suit. Like he's got the top hat and everything. Or like a fedora.
Oh, so he's a gangster.
Not gangster.
He's a gangster, chat. He's a gangster.
But he's very weird. And when you talk to him, he can predict everything you're gonna say. So he can pretty much tell the future.
He's a gangster, chat. He's a gangster.
And he knows Walter. Because every now and again he'll just come talk to Walter. And at first they're like, oh, but Walter doesn't know what he's talking about. You don't know him, Walter. You just saw a picture of him. He's like, no, I had lunch with him earlier. And he's really weird. Like, he doesn't have taste buds. The only thing he can taste is spicy.
What?
So he'll just cover shit in hot sauce if he's gonna eat it. And he eats it in like 4 bites.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
I was hungry.
Yeah.
No. That's not enough bites.
But they call him the observer because he just stands by and like watches everything that happens.
Wow,
Like
that's a good name for him.
the government doesn't know who they are, know who he is or why he's watching, but they call him the observer because all the terrorist attacks and everything, like he'll just be in the crowd watching with his little briefcase and hat and everything. You know, like we don't know who he works for, but he knows what's gonna happen. And he just watches it happen.
Wow. And you didn't think to stop it?
Well, they try to get a hold of him, but they can't.
Why?
He's too fast, I guess.
Sounds like he's the Flash.
Yeah. Oh, he's also got like some weird Men in Black thing where he can flash at you and it'll
Erase your memory.
He can flash at you like Flash, or he can flash.
he flashes you. He flashy thing me.
Oh.
But that's how you can escape. He flashes at you and it like hypnotizes you for a good minute.
I mean, yeah, I could probably do that too. Bless you.
Thank you.
I could probably do that too.
So he's an important character.
Bless you. Am I next?
Probably.
And like he comes up because this weird ass metal thing like drills its way out of the ground. But then it drills its way back into the ground and
Oh man.
they lose it again.
Oh
Yeah. It's like a cylinder elongated egg looking thing made of metal.
man. Oh man.
Oh man. But yeah. And there's also portals to alternate universes.
Matrix.
Yeah. So there's one really bad guy who's like German or something, and he keeps like opening up portals and shit.
Don't do that. That's bad.
No.
And like people keep getting hurt because he'll just open up the portal anywhere. It'll be like, oh, this part of reality is thinner than all the rest of it, so we'll open up the portal right here in the middle of the soccer game, and then close the portal just as somebody jumps halfway through it, and then it's half a body.
Oh,
Or oh, this busy street, I want to go into the portal, and fucking 18-wheeler drives it, and then he closes the portal, and then it's half an 18-wheeler. Bye bye back half.
bye bye back half.
That driver's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for all that shit.
Mm-hmm. So they gotta stop him. And like he ends up with like bandages all over himself because whatever the fuck he was doing kept screwing up his skin and making him all oozy, gross.
Ew.
Yeah, he doesn't make it too long after that.
I didn't mention all that. You don't get to stay easy for very long.
Yes. Yeah. But at first, Peter Bishop, Walter's son, has a crush on Olivia's sister, but that lasts like 2 episodes because the sister just kind of dissipates out of reality. She's not really there for the rest of the show.
Oh.
Like after season 1, she's just gone.
Oh.
Yeah. But we'll say the only other really important character is Astrid, and she's just there to kind of help take care of Walter. But she's also works for the FBI, and she's very good with numbers and stuff. So, then when we start getting into Olivia's background, because they meet this one guy, and whenever he's like bipolar, but his emotions are contagious.
Oh.
So whatever he's feeling, everyone around him feels.
I mean, yeah, I'm not bipolar, but I can do that.
But
Oh no, Paige is mad. Everybody run.
so for some reason, Olivia doesn't know why, but she's dreaming about him. And like in her dreams, she is him. But she's seeing everything he does. So like he goes to a strip club and he's turned on. So then the stripper's turned on and they go get a hotel room together.
This marker's called Skin White. Sorry.
Yeah. But then afterwards, he's like disgusted with himself and wants to die. So she kills herself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But in Olivia's dreams, like she's doing the killing. Like she's him, but she'll see herself like killing people,
Doing the damn thing.
doing the damn thing. Yeah. But in reality, like the CCTV footage of like whatever's happening around them, like he didn't kill them, they killed themselves, so they did whatever, but she's like, well, why am I seeing myself doing it? And they're like, I don't know. She's like, well, why the fuck am I seeing it at all? And they finally catch up with him, and they find out that Walter experimented on both of them when they were kids,
Oh.
and a bunch of other kids, but
What the fuck, Walter?
yeah. And Olivia has photographic memory.
That's why she remembers.
Well, she doesn't remember, but she has to be reminded. And she's like, I don't remember any of this. Like, I have a freakishly good memory. I can't remember any of this.
She got the little pew pew.
And they're like, well, it might have been the cortexiphan.
No.
And she's like, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh, it was this drug we kept injecting kids with because if we injected adults with it, they would die.
So put it in kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
The younger they were, the more they wouldn't die. So let's
Right.
just
Inject them with it, yeah.
yeah. And then there were these twins that had it, and they would like spontaneously combust.
Oh.
And the one died like that,
That's usually what happens when you spontaneously combust.
and then the other one just like had pyrokinesis because she started to learn to control it. And then some other dude, if he touched you, you would get like these horrible fucking tumors and just die.
Gross.
Yeah, you'd get all super tumored, ugly.
Okay, super cancer.
Yeah, and die. You got that herpesephalades. But they did that because they found out if you did the cortex fan, you get powers. So they were trying to make like superhuman kids that could travel to the other universe without using like a portals. Because the portals kept fucking people up for some reason.
Because they don't want them there. Duh.
Yeah. And like it worked. But they had to do it like really weird. And so they went to the other universe, like our alternate universe. And the people there weren't evil, but like they also weren't good.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were neutral.
Sounds like they were regular people to me.
They were the opposite. They were different. They were the opposite.
You're different.
I am different. I'm fucking weird. But so they go try to infiltrate the FBI over there. And then you get to meet Seth Gable, 'cause Seth Gable's on the other universe.
Who?
It's a whole thing. I like Seth Gable. He's a good actor. Anyway. So they're a team. Well, Olivia, weird emotional boy, fire girl, and disease boy.
They have names.
They all got in a circle and played Ring Around the Rosie or some shit and somehow ended up in the other universe. And when they did that, it like set all their powers into superdrive. So the one guy, the tumor guy, like died immediately of his herpescephalides,
Oh.
and the fire girl was like almost dying because she couldn't breathe and she was like burning and stuff, but she wasn't on fire yet.
So she was burning from the inside.
Yeah, like she was smoking.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She was on fire.
But like nothing happened to Olivia because Olivia doesn't really have powers, and then the other guy was fine because his powers are just emotional. So, uh, they're like walking around and trying to figure out where to go because they don't know where they're supposed to go. And then they find alternate Olivia. Alternate Olivia has like red hair instead of blonde. She has a tattoo on the back of her neck and a boyfriend or a fiance.
Oh, so she's not lonely.
Yeah. And then like her partner or on the FBI team is Seth Gable. But they do something and almost blow up Seth Gable, or they do blow up Seth Gable. He's like covered in fucking burns, but they have like advanced medicines. So like they kind of fix him, but it takes like a good couple episodes until he's not ugly anymore. But whenever it's time to come back to our universe, um, they kidnap Olivia and they switch them.
Now, why would you do that?
They like that one better.
Now they're trying to like infiltrate and see what our side knows.
Oh.
So they send hers, but she does not have the super memory.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they keep our Olivia over there, and they try to make her think that she's their Olivia.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
So they dyed her hair, I'm hoping.
Yeah, they dyed her hair and cut it. Or I think she might have did it herself to try to blend in and pretend to be her to like infiltrate them and kind of learn. Cause like it was weird. But anyway.
It sounds weird.
Yeah, it was very strange. And when they send, we'll say Olivia Red to our side, she starts trying to buddy up with Peter. So they end up getting in a relationship, and he ends up getting her pregnant before they can, do anything about it. And or before they realize that she's not our Olivia.
You cheated on her fiance.
So when they finally realize that she's not our Olivia tries to break free. And they kept brainwashing her. Like, for some reason, they had, like, not brain matter, but they had something weird. Some weird transfusion they were doing. And, like, it was injecting old Olivia, or Red Olivia's memories and stuff into our Olivia. So they do brainwash her for a little bit, but then, I don't know, somehow she breaks free. And then they switch again, and she's like, how could you fucking not realize that that wasn't me? And he's like, bro, it literally looks exactly like you. It's literally us from an alternate universe. Like, what are you talking about? And there's not a Peter Bishop over there. There's only our Peter Bishop. The other one went missing, but there's not a Peter Bishop over there. And that's why, the other Walter is kind of like evil.
Evil Walter.
Yeah, he's I'm not gonna say they're evil, but they're not good.
So then they're
They're
bad.
They're the enemy.
So they're bad.
Yeah.
Still like cotton candy though?
No.
Oh.
He's hardened.
Oh
His
no.
son went missing. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because there was something wrong with Peter.
Oh.
He was like all sickly and stuff. And our Peter died
No, Peter.
as like a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the observer was like trying to watch.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, he was trying to watch Walter make the cure.
There's people out there that like to watch.
Yeah.
Well, now because of that, some kid died. So
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah. So Walter was like, our Walter was watching the other Walter make the cure that could have saved his, but his was already dead by that point. But he was like, I just want to know how to save, how we could have saved our son so no one else has to, go through this. But then fucking Observer Man was peeping through the window, being all weird and shit. And it distracted the other Walter, so he didn't see that the cure worked. It just needed a stabilizer. So our Walter was like, well, fuck, now he doesn't know because that guy distracted him and he thinks it didn't work. So he goes to the other universe, kidnaps Peter, cures him, but then the mom's like, you can't give him back. He's like, we gotta give him back. He's not ours. Our Peter died. She's like, don't make me lose my son twice.
Oh.
Not twice.
Well, now the other you was gonna lose their son.
Yeah. So she
That's
she
a
makes
paradox.
them she makes them keep that Peter. So that the Peter that we have with us now is not our Peter. It's their Peter.
Oh no.
And that's why our universe has so many holes in it. And like all these weird soft spots and rifts in our reality. And it keeps like fusing and phasing in and out with theirs. And their world is like getting completely fucked up. Like there's some spots that are just so fragile it starts messing everything up. So their way to fix it is to like put out these amber bombs
Oh.
that just encase everything around it in amber, so that way it can't fuck anything up anymore. But if you're stuck in that amber, you're stuck there.
Well, shit.
Yeah. So,
Sucks to be you.
but their world's like really fucked up because of this, because of what our Walter did.
Damn it, Walter.
And then the mom was so guilt ridden that like she eventually just killed herself because she couldn't live with what she did. She was like, I'm sorry, but I couldn't let you go. I couldn't lose you twice, bro.
Sorry, fam.
Yeah. So they keep getting these weird ass coordinates for like these machinery parts. Our Peter keeps trying to build the machine in secret. And there's also these weird ass shapeshifter things that keep coming from the other universe over here.
Secrets don't make friends, Peter.
Yeah. And he keeps torturing the shapeshifters and like stealing their tech and stuff, and he keeps building the machine. And then they find out about it and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't build that goddamn machine. You don't know what it does. But he realizes that it's reactive to him. It doesn't do shit unless Peter's around it. Like it connects to him and only him.
Oh.
So like it reacts to him.
So it don't like nobody else.
Yeah. So he realizes it was built for him and him only. And everybody's like, well, you gotta use it. And Walter, evil Walter, or other Walter, tries to convince him that he needs to blow up the other world. And then our Walter's like, no, you need to blow up their world. And then instead of blowing up the worlds, oh, that's why they went over there in the first place. They kidnapped Peter at like the end of season 2. They kidnapped Peter, and that's why the Apple gang or whatever the fuck did Ring Around the Rosie and went over that one because they had to find Peter and bring him back. But then they brought back other Olivia. But anyway, so instead of blowing up one world or the other, he realized that the worlds had to coexist. Like one couldn't live without the other. So he got this vision when he was in it that like if he blew up the other world, it would fuck up their world the same way like their world was dying. So instead, he built a bridge to connect both worlds with the machine. And that started saving and healing the other world. So then they started working together. After what's her face had her baby.
What? After.
Because the other Olivia was pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she went to the other universe, still pregnant, and had a baby, and then, like, what's his face? Seth Gable, like, helped her get the baby. But then it was after he built the bridge. Something happened, and it, like, messed with our reality. Like, it kind of reset some things. He disappeared when he built the bridge, I think. But then it was like he never existed, but he kept like leaking through. And somehow they just brought him back into reality. But everybody forgot who the fuck Peter Bishop was.
Oh. What's it?
Yeah.
So
So,
he
like,
doesn't exist anymore.
Walter kept seeing him in like the TV and shit and like crying and being like, "Who is this man? I'm being haunted by a ghost." And it's like, bro, it's your son. But because he just kind of dissipated out of reality for like 5 minutes, um, like everybody's lives were different. So we had our own Seth Gable, and he was all nerdy and shit. And then when he meets the other Seth Gable, like they're just mean to each other. And, like fucking pissing contest with them.
Bro, it's literally you.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm so much better than you and blah blah blah. Stupid. But
Sounds like this guy I work with.
yeah. So our but our Seth Gable and our Olivia started crushing, or he was crushing on her pretty hard. And then here comes Peter waltzing back into reality. And then Peter's like, "That's my woman."
That's my wife.
Get out of here, Seth Gable.
Yeah. And then Seth Gable's all jealous and shit. He's like, "I liked her. You didn't even think she was your Olivia. She's my Olivia." Like, I don't know. Somehow they all remember him to eventually, like, they do something. And you find out the weird ass observer guy that keeps coming around, his name is September. Because there's another observer named December that dies because he falls in love with a girl.
Is her name May
No.
or June?
No.
April?
No.
It's July, isn't it?
No. He was tasked to like watch her, and he fell in love with her somehow. And they're not supposed to feel emotions.
Oh.
And then she was supposed to die, but he saved her. And then they like shot him.
Yeah.
He can't save people.
Is her name Autumn?
No.
Winter?
No. So there's 12 observers, and you find out they're all named after the months.
Summer.
No. But that'll be kind of important for later. But yeah. So then they start solving cases together. Oh, and there's another Astrid, and the other Astrid's like full on autistic.
Oh God.
Like she got the tism hard.
Really into Five Nights at Freddy's. Wow.
Like, she's the most different out of all of them. Because, you know, they're all different. Because they're in a different universe. But, like, ours, you know, she's just good with numbers and stuff. And she's good at, like, finding patterns and things like that. But that one has, like, no social skills.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And, like, her dad died over there. And so she came, broke all the protocol in the freaking world, like between the worlds, and like snuck across the thing just to talk to our Astrid. And she's like, "Do you think my dad loved me?" So she stares at people's chests when she talks to them because she can't make eye contact. And our Astrid's like, "Oh my god, I think her dad died, and that's why she's doing this." And then they send her home with like a jar of peanut butter. 'Cause she really likes peanut butter, and it's like illegal over there or something. I
Why
don't
is
know.
peanut butter illegal?
I don't fucking know.
Well, that's really sad. Have some peanut butter.
But then, like in season 4, they start like trying to build up to the end of the season, and they start like introducing a bunch of ideas that just kind of go fucking nowhere. Like there's one random episode with like a dude in a blimp or a zeppelin or whatever they're called.
Blimp.
Yeah, and he's got like this thing on his shirt, and they're like, "Oh, it's that guy," and then like he's never fucking there again. They don't talk about him anymore.
And then turns out it's not that guy.
It's not that guy. Fuck that guy, I guess. And then there's a random episode. Um, what the hell happened? Oh, where it like jumps in the future, and it's about this little blonde girl, and she's like, "Oh, we gotta save these people from the amber and blah blah blah." And there's all these observers are everywhere. Like observers took over the fucking world. And then she's saving people from the amber, and it's like them. It's Peter and Olivia and Walter.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's the that's that, I guess. Cause that's the one episode that they decided to run with for season 5.
What?
Yeah.
Season 5 only got one episode?
No, it got a full season, but like to introduce it was just like from that random episode. Like they tried to throw out a couple different possibilities, and then they just threw everything in the fucking dumpster and ran with that episode.
Oh.
So then you learn that um when their daughter was like 5, because she's their daughter.
Oh.
She's saving her parents and grandpa and shit from the observers, and they don't eat food anymore. Like they have these Tic Tac things, and they're like, "Here, it's a coffee. Here, this is an apple if you're hungry."
Oh shit.
And they're like, "What the fuck? Where's the food?" She's like, "Oh, they don't eat, so no one's allowed to eat." Oh yeah, there's this fucking weird people who keep trying to like break the universe so they can rebuild a new universe. And so that's why they keep making all these ugly ass animals, and then like uh they made this weird shit you could inject yourself with, and it turned you into a giant porcupine monster with wings.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So they were trying to destroy the entire world to rebuild a new world, and they were filling it with like all these monster looking things.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Do they think the monster things are gonna listen to them? Because they won't.
I don't. But that's what I'm pretty sure that's what they ended season 4 with, was like this big battle, and then Olivia actually gets shot in the head.
Oh. Well, let me guess. She comes back alive.
Yeah, because the cortexiphan in her brain like saved her and healed her brain or something. They just had to dig the bullet out real quick.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how that ended, and then they saved the world and they stopped whatever the fuck was going on there. And so then it jumps to the future, and you got their daughter saving them from the amber because they were encased in amber, And she's like, "Can you please help us get rid of all these fucking observers? Because the observers are just assholes. I mean, they're really smart, and they're practically like omniscient, but they're dickheads, and they don't care about anything. They're emotionless. Like, they're practically all autistic too, because they're really smart, but it's all just like tech. Like, they have this weird ass implant in their head that allows them to, like, know everything. Like, the best way I can describe it is that they just write shit in their language. And their language is made up of gibberish.
So they're ChatGPT.
Yeah. But they can understand the gibberish, but it's just fucking bullshit.
So they're ChatGPT.
Yeah. So Astrid, because she's so smart, she's like, there's no way to fucking decipher this. But then she realizes, like, the way they think isn't the way we think. Like, she looks at their language and she writes down like a B. And she's like, to us this is a B, but to them it could be fucking anything. So then she uses her like math powers and
Math?
cracks some code.
With math?
Yeah. Because she knows how to do the algorithms and the computers and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, she got that big brain, not like me though. They knew I'd be too powerful if I was good at math. But yeah. So like, you know how our E is E, but like in Spanish or French or something it's A,
Yeah.
or in Russian it's yay. Yeah, that they would look at an E and they'd be able to see every possibility of it. And that's how they would predict shit, because they were just doing math in their head with that weird implant thing.
Wish I could do that.
Yeah, so Peter gets the bright fucking idea. Let me stick one of them bitches in my head.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
So then he gets the super big brain,
No, don't do that.
but he starts turning into an observer and like losing his hair and getting ugly and shit. But he's like, I'm super smart.
No, you're not.
Nah, you need to be taking that shit out your head because you're being a dickhead. Just like them. So then he takes it out of his head, and then they defeat the observers with the help of September.
Do you remember?
Like September, how he started growing feelings for them, because they're not supposed to have feelings. They're supposed to be like completely emotionless, so they can stay objective. And like September helps them defeat them. And the only reason they came to take over is because like in the future they fucked up the world and destroyed it. So then they all, because they can time travel, they all just time traveled to the past and just took over the past. And they're like, okay, this way we won't die for like another couple hundred years. So it'd be great.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's how it is.
That's it.
That's kind of it, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of filler because every episode, aside from season 5, was like a different science experiment that would kill people. Some of them were pretty wild and out there, but it was mostly a lot of bioterrorism.
So they're terrorists.
There was a lot of terrorists, yes.
Oh.
And most of them came from the other, well, half of them came from the other universe. And the other half were trying to get to the other universe, basically.
So they were like, we don't want to be here.
Yeah. There were a bunch of scientists that were just doing crazy shit. Just do it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Well, rating?
5. Because it was really hard to keep up with. Is it easier to keep up with watching it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, in that case, maybe like 6, 7?
Yeah.
6, 7.
6, 7.
Oh my god.
Don't did it now.
Oh my god.
If we ever get a soundboard, it's gonna be all supernatural quotes, all Walter Bishop quotes, and Helena music from Orphan Black.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
But don't look at my hair, because the other day I tried cutting my own fringe, and now me and my hairline are not on speaking terms. That was a very bad joke, but there's your joke.
And that's all the chaos we've got for you today.
Oh, please. You know we'll find more chaos next week.
We always do.
Hit follow if you want more unfiltered spoilers.
And maybe leave us a review. 5 stars for emotional damage.
We appreciate the support and your ruined watch list.
This
This
was
was
Spoilers
Spoilers
Ahead.
Ahead.
See you next time.